error on my end. I wasn't able to see. I don't know why I was having an error. It was not. It was saying that it was just moving crazy. So I just had to restart the stream real quick. But we are back for our player talk. Let's have a good player talk. Let's have a good conversation, man. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. I see you, ladies, gentlemen, that's pulling up, saying what's up. Don't forget to hit the like and don't forget to subscribe to your boy if you are new and you're catching a replay. This is gonna be a very monumental live conversation. Put a Q in the chat if you have one. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and start up the Q&A really quickly. Ask me anything dating related. Related. 18 plus. Let's do that. 18 plus, 18 plus, 18 plus. Cause you know there's a lot of young underneath 18 that try to be asking me shit, and I'm just like I'm not doing all that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Anyways, we are here and we're gonna have a conversation today about. Hold on. Did it? Yeah. Start the Q&A. Hold on. Please, something went wrong. Hold on. Let me try to put it over here. What's good? What's up, Covenant? What's up? Okay, well, I tried to do a Q and A, but it's not letting me doing it for some reason. You know what? Fuck it. It don't matter. Whatever. Hold on. Just throw that away. We good. But anyways, we're back. We're gonna have a good convo. I'm not gonna be on here for too long, but if you want to be a part of this live, say what's up. Put the Q. Put the what's up. Say hello. Stars in the building. You know that. All right. Anyways, we got to talk about this, bro. There's a two-part to this conversation. Shout out to Covenant that's pulling up in the building. Thank you for making yourself known as always, my friend. As always, as always. But there's a part two to this convo that we're gonna speak about. Okay, into the lives. You're good. Listen, you got a live. You know, you're doing what you got to do. But I appreciate you coming in and still saying what's up. And you know, I mean, I know you got a life, and I still appreciate the support even when you do come in. You know what I'm saying? That goes for anybody because everybody has a life to live. As am I living my life, and I got things to do. I know a bunch of creators. I support a bunch of creators too that I'm not able to catch every single live due to just scheduling. But you know, I'm already knowing everybody on this shit. Everybody doing what they gotta do. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, we're gonna have a conversation of something that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute. It's been a minute since I spoke on this topic specifically, but I did just drop this new video, so go ahead and check out the new video. It's about men are secretly masochist and they enjoy they like women who disrespect them. Okay, so you know that's gonna be really dope to talk about and to kind of talk about a little bit more on. Let's get into this thing though, because something that I've been noticing is that like listen, I mean just in general in life you're gonna have winners and losers. All right, this is a player talk. This is a player talk exclusive. Actually, matter of fact, let me do this real quick, y'all. Hold on. Let me look at my old. I have a very old catalog of certain things. Give me a second. Where is? Let me type in my channel name, and I have this video that I'm really referencing. What's good, Brennan? What's up? I was expecting a lot more people. Yeah, it be like that. It be like that. I mean, it is. Yeah, you already know. Don't have expectations. If you want more people to come in, Covenant, just share the live out. It is what it is. I mean, people come, people go, people gonna stay, people gonna flow. All that, bro. I'm not worried about it. People gonna come when they come. It just is what it is, man. Anyways, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you want to be a part of this. We're in this thing. Let me look at my videos really quickly. Hold on. Hold on. Appreciate the floating heart. I appreciate that. Give me a second, y'all. There's a video that I want to reference today as we're gonna talk about this, okay? And it's basically about where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I know you're out here somewhere. Where you at? Don't hide. Don't hide. Damn. I got a lot of videos, bro. This is insane. I'm looking at all these videos. I should have had this prepared. Let that be a lesson. Let it be prepared. I'm making myself learn this in the future. Thank you for the floating heart. Thank you for the 100, Brendan. I appreciate you. Where's the purple lights? The purple lights is behind me, but I got these ring lights. They're pretty bright, you know. But if I what's good? What's up? I think if I turn it down, you can see more of the purple. It just looks a little. It's a little darker. You know what I'm saying? Just want to stop by. Hey, appreciate that. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. But let me. Where is this? I'm trying to find out where this shit is, to be honest. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna just talk about it from the place that I know it to be. But anyways, one of my player talk videos that I posted a year ago. All right, I posted it a year ago, right? And in the video, hold on, cause I feel like this is boom. I think we good. Anyways, but in a year ago, I had this thing. I said, allow losers to work for you. Sounds a bit. It's a bit direct. It's a bit. You know what I mean? It sounds you, and you may think it's harsh. You may think like, damn, All Star, that's pretty rude. That's pretty mean. To be honest, to me, it's the truth. All right, and to those who just realize these things, the more losers, the better. If you're someone who wants to win in life and dating, you want to succeed, there's gonna be losers. But I'm not saying that everybody is a loser. I'm just saying that when people choose to disrespect themselves, when people choose to stay unmotivated, when people choose to stay inconsistent, when people choose to be undisciplined, they become a loser and they start to create a habit of being a loser. Now, I'm gonna reference this to this video that I had, right? This video that I had is say allow losers to work for you. Here's why. Now, when I was talking about it, what's up? You already know who wants to win at dating. Who does want to win? Do you want to win at dating? That's a good question. Let me pin that. Who wants to win at dating? Let me make that's a really good question. Let me start a poll right now. Shout out to everybody's pulling up in the building. Hit the like. You're more than welcome to subscribe. We on the road to 2K, baby. Let me see this. Who wants to win at dating? That's a good ass poll. I appreciate that. Thank you. You already know. That's funny. What a hell of a name. Hell of a name. Let's see this. I do. I don't. Let's do it. Start the poll. Let's start the poll. Let's do it. Let's start this cool, good old poll. Wait, it's low key taken away from my face. You know what? Fuck it. We alright. We alright. Hold on. I'm gonna try to. Damn. Hold on. I gotta fit this in. Pause. That's what he said to her. Anyways, y'all. What I'm saying and what I'm really getting at. What's up, Damari? How you feeling? Great to see you again, Damari. Hope you good. But anyways, when it comes to dating, and you're gonna realize there's a lot more simps. What's good, Cosmics in the building? Just a lot more simps in dating than there is like the real men, if we gotta put it into terms like that. So I remember in the example of the video that I was providing, I remember I was saying, I got you. I'm gonna get you a question in a second. You already know. I got you. In the video, I was providing a thing because this guy, he was like, he was trying to tell this woman to not fuck with me. Um, so when he was telling her to not fuck with me, she wanted to fuck with me because curiosity killed the cat, which did happen. But it was that he was insecure and he was basically promoting me without actually promoting me. His negativity kept talking about me, which led to being like, damn, if he's really like this, because he must be talking about him all the time. So at the end of the day, he's working for me. So again, the more losers, the better. Because just in general, and not even just in dating, this could be in life. When people are hating on you, other people will learn to love you. Other people can turn into fans. Other people can be like, damn, okay, let me actually check this person out. It's like promoting. I think it was in Wolf of Wall Street. It said all promotion is good promotion or something like that. Or all what is it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All spotlight is good spotlight. Something like that. Paparazzi, some shit like that. But basically, that's always going to happen. So people are out there actually putting your name. It's like they're promoting you and working for you like their PR team, if that makes sense. And things like that is that I want more men to see an insight out of that. Now, going back to what you already know says, how do you win at dating? You win at dating by choosing things on your terms, by getting the results that you want because you want it and you're honest with it. That's how you start to win at dating, and it becomes consistent. That's how you win at dating. I believe you lose at dating when you're allowing the woman to disrespect you, when you're letting her cross your boundaries, when you're doing anything for sex. And basically that's how you lose at dating. And there's a lot of losers when it comes to dating. I never needed anyone to promote me. The thing is, it's not about wanting people to promote you though. What I'm saying is that losers already promote you. Losers promote winners. Winners don't promote losers. They make losers mad, but that's just what happens in the grand scheme of shit. Again, the more losers, the better. it's not, and the thing is not about being harsh. It's not about being like, man, F these people. It's about saying that there has to be positivity even when you're getting hated on in all types of way. Happy birthday to you, Yang. Women want to see the other side of the story. Exactly, Cosmic. You see, you get it, bro. Hey, shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. We on the road to 2K. Put a Q in the front if you want to have a question. I'm here. Ask me anything that involves in dating. Okay? If you're under 18, please don't ask me nothing about dating. All right, I can't ask you that. I can't answer that. Let's say that. But just as Cosmic said, was an incredible statement. Exactly. Women want to see the other side of the story because the curiosity draws it in. I've had, bro, years ago. But this is an example of this story of what I'm talking about. What's up, Jay Pretty? But in this example that I'm speaking of, is that there, especially in workplaces. Now, I don't promote you smash your coworkers though. Fuck that. Leave that alone. Go do what you got to do, right? Go be with women outside of your job. You don't need to be with women that's in your job at all. But just in general, there will be women that my women coworkers that would want to hook up because of what other guys would say. I'm good at my job. I can have good conversation. But two, sometimes people take it as like, oh, he may like me. He may see me as attractive, and I think he's attractive. So boom, you got guys that's gonna gossip. Listen, no matter what in this world, there's gonna be a lot of gossipers, men and women. But I'm talking about men in this case. Some women can help promote too. But anyways, for this part, for part one, the more losers, the better. Means the more it is and more for best for it for you to win. Like it says, who wants to win at dating? 7 votes. 57% of people said I do. 38% of people saying that I don't. You know why people? You know the best way to win at dating is just to choose yourself, and everything will work itself out. You really got the game. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell you already know that you're not that. You're probably the loser that promotes the next man. I'm gonna keep it a band. Any man that gets triggered off of what I say or wants to come at me at a certain angle, you're probably the man who promoted somebody to another girl and she ended up doing it. You know, that's how it happens. Or you can be an insecure man. It could be you, or it could be your whomever. Insecure man. You see, but this is no. There is no used to. There is no I used to be a player. Yo, look at that statement. There is no I used to be a player of nothing. It's either you are or you're not. Yep, ignore and keep it exactly. It's the being a player isn't something you take off. Being a player isn't about running through women. It's not about always having to fuck women and all this type of stuff. That's not what a player is. A player is who you are. It is your avatar. It is who you're gonna be. It is how you're gonna get what you want out of this world. And that's game. Because everybody is a player in this world. They are their own. But that's the awakening stage of what a real player is. People think a player is just a guy who got, yeah. What's good, Elijah? But that's what people think what a player is. That's not what, there's no use to being nothing. That's like saying I used to have game. There's no use to that. Being a player is something I let go years ago. Listen, you right. You already know. You are completely right because you my friend. He talking about let Unc retire. No, cause if he had game, he would realize a player chooses doesn't keep trying. Exactly. Because if Unc over here really knew what the game is, there is no such thing as retiring. You don't retire. You don't hang up the jersey. The game is forever. The game is life in all. Can I be a mod? It just takes some consistency. It takes initiation to say hit the like button, subscribe, and then I'll start modding this shit. That's what I really look for from mods, but I appreciate you asking. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe. We on the road to 2K. Be a part of this journey. Well, and you say that you're old, so I guess I gotta school you on what game is. But I know older folks don't really like to hear the game from younger folks. But it's all good. I don't mind helping you, bro. I don't mind helping you. Yo, Blue Flamer, you're actually crazy, bro. No cap. I still do have game. I don't want that life anymore. What's up, Leilani? Leilani? Bruh, we're talking about two different things. Game has nothing to do with that life. Game has nothing to do with women. Game has nothing to do with fucking multiple women. That's how I know you don't have none. right? But I don't. But the thing is, I want everyone to notice this. I didn't come at you a certain way. You came at me. Come on, bro. Why people gotta poke the bear? What's good, bro? What's good? What's happening, man? How you feeling? Nah, Blue Flamer, that's crazy. Comes to an end when one doesn't want it anymore. You don't know what game is, bro. You don't have any game. You never used to be a player. See, this is my title. The more losers, the better. What's good, E man? You already. Let me tell you something, bro. Without you knowing, you just helped out for me to explain why my title makes sense. For you being a loser and have a loser mentality, just helped me to create an outlook for people who don't understand what game is. You got to see that. You just became the example of what I created. So back to what I said in the first part. The more losers, the better. And that's what it is. You just helped me to make a lesson out of something that I wanted to teach. Yeah, no, exactly, nah, exactly. He had to like the some ludicrous MP3 playing in the shit on his little header. I never had. I tried to have MySpace at one point, but my mom wouldn't let me. I think the most I had last time was like Facebook and shit. Shit was lit. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. It's your boy All Star Izzy. We are here live full in effect. That's what I'm saying. You what did I miss out? You didn't you just missed out on a beautiful lesson, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is. Ain't nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. But anyways, that's why I say the more losers the better. Y'all gotta from MySpace to my place. Yeah, there you go, Cosmic. There you go. But you gotta realize something is that people are gonna just in general, not even for this right here, because this is a good example, but just in general in life, it's just that people are going to hate no matter what you do. Like that can come into you wanting to be successful in content creators, social media, you want to become a leader at your job, whatever the case is. People going to hate on you, they're not going to like you all the time, whatever. But two, all wait, what is it called? All press is good press. Yes. Yes. But this outlook that I'm providing is more, it's not about seeing it as negative. It's about seeing it as a positive. This is a positive thing. There's nothing wrong. It's nothing bad that he's saying what he's saying. Let the dude say what he say. Same thing for the other guys that have told women to not fuck with me because they think I'm a bad guy or I just go out there and Hey, what Jay-Z say in that one line? Let me play that shit for y'all. What Jay-Z say in that one line? Hold on, y'all. Everybody's like, please don't like him. Hold on. Let me make sure I go to the lyrics because they gonna try to copyright my shit. You already know Sean Carter over there. He a businessman. Hold on, let me see where that's at. Hold on, give me a second. Right here, right here. So he treats it like he treats him. I'm gonna have to keep it right there, but oh my god, that is exactly what it is. She's mad that he's not having that. So those opposites attract like magnets. Opposites attract like magnets, bro. Because regardless, everybody's like he's no item, please don't like him. He don't wife him, he one nights him. When you tell a woman how a man behaves and how he's a player, how he's good with women, you don't think women get curious off of that? I have had more losers promote me to women than my own PR team. Or than my own team that I have that works with me. Shout out to my team, by the way. But it's true. The more losers, the better. Listen. Yes, sir. All Star Lifestyle with 12 viewers. Yeah, and you one of them. Look, you thought he said so, and you one of them. Life lessons, exactly, Leilani. you and you one of the main people commenting. You see how everything just always works out, though. It's not. This is nothing bad. This is good. Appreciate that. I am. Appreciate that, bro. Beautiful. Um. Anyway, yeah, exactly. You would have thought. You would have thought, man. Anyways, let's get into the second part of player talk, okay? So you already you can just enjoy the show, bro. Just enjoy the show. I already know you're gonna be here typing it up, whatever. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for 11 likes. Hit the like button, subscribe. We are the road to the top. Was I born a male? Nah, bro. I was born a fucking unicorn, dog. Can't you tell? These goddamn losers. Like, what the fuck? What be going through these people's mind, bro? But no. You right though. You already more. You funny as hell. Shout out to my dog Justin. Shake my head. More winners and less losers. But it's a good thing we have more losers than winners because Justin, you gotta if you just got here, you gotta replay this shit. This shit was poetry. This shit was beautiful. We had a guest that helped us. We had a guest that showed what the title meant. And you see, the thing is that everything is going jet. Everything is going to jet above your head because you think that game is like spitting some flavor. That's an extension of it. Game is knowledge, and I'm only gonna keep it at there because I don't want you to. You're gonna hear what I say, and I'm talking to a ton of bricks. Y'all seen that meme when you talking to bricks? It's like this. That's exactly what's going to happen when losers hear what I say. And again, this isn't to, I'm not here to belittle. I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not here to make people upset and cry. I'm telling you something that you can learn. This is something you can use and apply in your life, not just with this situation, but in situations in general, turning something that you may see as negative into a positive. Yeah, what's up, Lisa? What's good? Anyways, let's go to the second one, bro. The second one is, let me look at the title really quickly. Never be afraid to be honest with women. Okay? Never be afraid to be honest with women. This is a very important one, right? Because you got see the thing is when people hear what players are, whatever, they think lying, manipulation. They think, oh, this person is just gonna say whatever the cat. He's gonna just say shit, just say things that I want to hear. Firstly, anything that I say, anything that I tell her, any flavor I spit is everything she wants to hear. Because that the woman that wants to be with me will love what I gotta say every single time. So there's no such I don't being a player isn't being manipulative. Being a player is being honest. It is about an honest way to live your life and be who you are in this world and keep continuing to evolve what you got going on. Danny, I see you in the building. Yes, we got them all-star icons. You already know what it is. But anyways, I have a video that I reacted to Kevin Gates because Kevin Gates was talking about how he's 40 years old and he brings emotions back home because he's sleeping with girls that want to be in committed relationships. And what's interesting is that I don't believe in sleeping with women and taking back emotions. I don't even know what that is. I don't understand that. The thing is, it's not taking away her emotions. It's taking the guilt that you feel about the experience that you just did. Disingenuous men, they feel guilty after having sex with a woman who wants more, or they feel guilty about lying, selling her a dream. So all those emotions you feeling is all the guilt that's coming from your subconscious or the conscious decision that you made with this woman. You're doing that all for a piece of something that's in between her legs, some skin, bro. Yeah. I said if I said Kevin Gates, I apologize. I think if I said Kevin Gates is one thing, I meant to say the game. My apologies. I've seen some things on Kevin Gates. He's a little bit inconsistent from what I've seen. I mean, I want to see some more inconsistency on my end, at my perspective. Let's see. Salute. Bro, when you speak, you put it in a mirror in their faces. Exactly. And but that's game. Cause it's a counter. I'm countering it because you can't go against with what I'm saying because what I'm saying is the truth. And it's like when you try to make an example, you're only gonna keep looking at yourself. You're only gonna hear what you gotta say. You cannot fuck with this shit. It's that all-star shit. I'm telling you. But see to that first part, the more losers, the better. Come on now. Anyways, you just come on, and come on, dog. Come on, dog. But anyways, this is why it's important to never be afraid to be honest with women because women want to hear the honesty. And I'm gonna underneath the video that I reacted to, a lady actually commented. Okay, Danny, when you get a chance, type in All Star really quickly, or any. I think anybody can type in All Star. That way we can have them see it, so they can hit the like and subscribe and join the community. I'm on the road to 2K. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the one. Let's keep going. All right. But anyways, this lady, and I want to say shout out to this lady for sharing this story. I commented and I let her know that. She said, I just met a man out this past weekend, and I definitely appreciated him telling me he just wanted to have fun. Yes, I was annoyed, but respected him being honest with me. That shit goes a long way. More men need to be that honest. Save women the heartache and pain. Because if you can hurt someone playing with. Oh, wait, excuse me. Heartache and pain. Because if you can hurt. Oh, she messed up right here. That's why it's tough. Okay, she meant to say save women the heartache and pain. Because you can hurt someone playing with their emotions. Then that means you're the devil, period. Which, that's she just saying how she feels. Thank you for doing that, bro. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you guys both. Yes, welcome to the All Star community. Hit the like button, subscribe, and enjoy your time. I'm gonna be here for a while, and we're gonna talk for a few, man. But what I replied back to her, right? Cause shout out to the lady that said this story, and I said I agree 100%, and I'm glad you respected it rather than disrespecting him for telling the truth. Cause there's some women that get upset at men who say the truth of what it is, right? That's out there. And then I also said it does no man or woman justice to lie or pretend when connecting in a romantic way. Thank you for sharing your comment. You see, a lot of women, they're not gonna like to hear the truth. You see, sometimes too, and I made a video. Oh man, the player talking so fly, bro. I made a video about this a while ago, like a year ago, and I said be a woman's favorite lie because she already lied to herself. Okay, that's heavy. Okay, but meaning to say is that women are already gonna they're gonna already lie to themselves about you. Even when you're telling the truth, they can still lie to themselves. So regardless, women will lie to them, but that doesn't mean you should lie to themselves. Cause let's say you just want casual sex, but she knows she wants a romantic relationship. She could still be on board with the casual sex, still listen to what you say, not go against what you want, but she will still keep in her mind, she will still keep lying to herself in order to stay there, although she knows within herself, I want a relationship. But she's gonna do that because she's sexually attracted, she likes you, and she wants you. And also, too, you're being honest. You see, y'all gotta realize something. Women don't hear honest people all the time, bro. A lot of women probably not even honest to themselves. And that's no knock on women. I'm not talking shit on women. Nah, we not doing it on this side. That's not what we do. But a lot of women can lie to themselves about a lot of things that they say, bro. So imagine being honest about certain things and telling her the truth. Don't be afraid. And two, on the other side of that, imagine this. You tell her the truth, and you tell her what you want, and she wants the same thing. Do you know how powerful that is? I remember one time when I really was honest with a woman, like when I first started really becoming honest years ago, and I was like, "This is what I want." I was so shocked at the result that I got. I was like, "Damn, she want to fuck too." I said, I was like, how fast it happened. You would have thought motherfucker won the lottery. But that's because I was so used to like manipulating and lying while way way long ago. But once I started to see there was the other side of being honest, and you can have successful results while being true, then there was no way of going back. Because too, if we peel that part down, right? We put that layer down of being honest with women. What you're really for you to lie is what you're really saying is that I'm afraid to tell the truth and I fear my own success. I fear the honest part of myself. I fear the part that has freedom. I fear the part that doesn't see no fear, that walks on eggshells, and I'm crushing them motherfuckers. I'm not walking on them because I'm scared. I'm walking on them because I'm wanting to crush them, get it out the way. I don't beat around the bush. I go straight through. You fear something inside of you. When you're lying to women, you just fear your outcome. So people like 323 over here, they lie to women. They lie to women. They love to waste their time. You can tell the more losers the better. You see, we gotta do them dual wheel type of live streams now. I fuck with that. But anyways, let me see this. The devil's a bit dramatic. Yeah. The devil's a bit dramatic, Elijah. Yeah. She was just in her feelings. It does make them feel some type of way when you direct. It does, yeah, for sure. Cause and two, like it could either some women can maybe feel disrespected because they're like, oh, what made you think I'm that type of woman, type shit. Or another part about it is that women could just be like, damn, like kind of taken aback and be like, did you just really say that to me? And you're like, yeah. Staying on your square about it, and she's like, damn, okay, that's I kind of fuck with that. Finally, at least you real. Or she doesn't. It says she still rejects it. She's like, well, I mean, I appreciate you being honest. You're like, yeah, keep it pushing, keep it moving. Yes, women know they can see your core intentions, but go along because they like you. Very true. Already lost it if you ain't listening to the message. Yeah, for sure, for sure. What's up? What's up, Yang? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's get the likes up. Thank you for 14 likes. We are up to the road to the top. Thank you. Let's work our way to 20 likes. I appreciate you guys being here. But this is why you should never be afraid of being honest with women. Because when I did this interview, I'm gonna repost it tomorrow. I did this interview about a week ago, I think. About a week ago. But no, I did this interview about a week ago, and I remember when I was talking to the lady, and I told her, shout out to Kiss from Jay, by the way, that's her name. She when she was saying what is the biggest thing like about dating, or it was a certain question, but I said that dating is more so about yourself than it is about the other person. The other person just becomes an extension of what you're putting out in this world. The other person is an extension of what you allow. What energy are you putting out there? What actions are you taking for this person to be next to you? It doesn't even have to be your girlfriend. It could be women on your roster. How well do they behave by telling them this is what I want? How respectful are women to you when you tell them that this is what this is and they listen to it and they behave well to that? Not to say that they're just some dogs, but women listen to men that they want to listen to who are honest with their lifestyles. Women can tell when men are disingenuous. First of all, women already know men want to sleep with them. It's about how you're going about what you're saying and what you're doing. You're going to sell this dream about getting into a relationship. You hear that she wanted always something. She always wanted something when she was little, so you try to do this little fairy tale dream or whatever the fuck. She like, okay, yeah, he's giving me some attention, so that's one thing. What is not true? By the way, your profile picture is fucked. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Your profile picture is fucked. I got a new video out right now. It's called "Men Are Secretly Masochists and They Like Disrespectful Women." So after this live is done, you should definitely go check it out. You should definitely go check it out. Johnson. I'm not listening to you with a profile picture like that, bro. That's crazy. I don't know what you got going on, and you wild. No cap, bro. Like I get it, but see, hey, let me show y'all something, bro. The first part of player talk: the more losers, the better. And we're seeing this in real time. The more losers, the better. We get to the beauty in all this is that we get to see this example. We get to hear this. We get to literally see this example of why. Let me look at something really quickly, y'all. Give me one brief moment. Hold on, hold on, hold on. But anyways, okay, that was just the email. All right, just making sure. It just looked like someone else. You see, you can't. I can't never take someone like you serious. You're crazy. Let that man rest in peace, bro. If you're someone who continuously lies to women to be with them, by default you're a bum. It shows who you are in long term, hurting your character as a person. Very true. Exactly. 1,000%. It does. You butcher it because it's about you. See, let's see. I got 30 votes. 50% I do and 50% I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't. You see, this is poetic right here. This is poetic. I'm pretty sure a couple of you guys could be trolling. I know a lot of people are telling the truth over here. But regardless of the fact is, you can take this as jokes. You can take this at whatever in your reality, in your atmosphere. But one thing I know is that you're gonna be a loser forever. It's just one truth. It's just the truth. And if you don't want to be, there's a choice that you can make tonight. You can make a choice tonight. But other than that, right? No, exactly, exactly. But hey, look, this is what I was saying in the beginning of the part, in the beginning of the live. Let losers work for you, and even in this situation, the losers are working. You guys are working overtime. You guys are not even on payroll, but you guys are working, and it's working on my favor. I'm not going to say what it is. Someone may point it out, but I'm not going to actually say what it is. But you're working, and I appreciate you. What's up, Wolf? What's good with it? What's good with it? What's good with it? But just in general, just to really tie everything together, why both of these mattered at the same time is because too in the beginning of when the when losers work for you, because losers will promote you when they're insecure in telling to women. I just use my iPhone. When you losers, they would tell women to not fuck with you. Do not get with this guy. He's like this. He's like that. Be careful with him. He's tricky. Exactly, Elijah. He's tricky. He just likes to sleep with them. He don't want to get in relationships. You shouldn't take him serious. She could have probably gotten up. She could, you know what? She can get bored and be like, I actually may want to check him out. Losers working. So guess what? No. Let me show you guys how I'm bridging this together. Losers working. And then how does this bridge to never be afraid to tell women the truth? So then she brings that curiosity to me. Cause this I've had many examples of this shit. She brings her curiosity to me. She talks to me. We're flirting a little bit. And I tell her, this happened to me. True story. I remember this woman was talking to me. Cute little light skinned shorty. And she was just like, she was telling me, she was like, I just got a relationship, something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's good then. There's some time for me and you. And then she was like, she started laughing, and she was kind of like, she was shocked. How did she do it? She like, kind of like, like a scoff, but like, kind of like taking it back because I'm direct with it. And then she was like, yeah, we can go do something as friends. And I was like, as friends? I was like, I want to fuck you. True story. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was bold as hell. I'm still bold, but like when I think about that part, I just be like, wow, yeah, the cojones on that motherfucker is insane. Still the same guy, but I'm a lot. I like a little bit more convo now. Anyways, telling her I want to fuck you, and she said she was like, okay, let's make it happen, basically. And we ended up doing what we did. Whole point of what I'm getting to is that the losers put it in her ear about who I am. Right? They're promoting me. Check this out though. He's toxic. He doesn't really care about girls' feelings. He's bad. This is Cornelius talking. He's terrible. He doesn't really do this. He doesn't wife him. Please don't like him. So she's like, man, really? He seems like a bad guy. Starts to think, then he could probably put me through the bed, put me through the wall. He could probably do me over, you know what I'm saying? Do this, do that. So she takes her curiosity. Hey, and I say, whole example I just gave you. So she sees that I'm actually who I am and what the loser said about me. Because she was seeking that out of her curiosity to see who I really was. You see, women are going to tell you small things. They're going to try to throw small hints and little bit things just to see what you're going to say. Just to see how you're going to go about it. Just to see if you're actually the guy that they say they are. Like like them stories where they're always talking about like when I met like an actor and he wasn't who I thought he was going to be. Because obviously he's an actor, but two, when people talk when you got publicity, when you got stories of other celebrities, people are going to be psyched out to hear you, psyched out to meet you. But when you don't meet that and there's no truth, that doesn't mean you can't have things going on in your life. But when you don't meet your truth, people are disappointed because they're like, you're not the guy that I thought you were. Everything about me was consistent, and everything about it led to it off of just losers promoting me and me still being true to her. Because I wasn't afraid to be honest. I didn't lie to her just so I can get in between her pants. I got what I wanted. Exactly, Johnson. You're completely correct. You're right. You're exactly right. Do you want to know how to get? Don't you? Don't you want to know how to get her, bro? Come on. Yeah, yeah. Facts, bro. Facts. What did I eat for dinner? I had some nachos. Some nachos. I made some homemade nachos. You know what I'm saying? Chef, All Star Chef, Chef All Star in the building. You feel me? We up. Shout out to everybody's pulling up in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe. We on the road to the top. Thank you for 14 likes. Let's keep going. But just in general, for the whole thing, when I started to just to understand, because I used to look at the when how guys would gossip about me, and even still on social media, like shit still be happening. This shit's never gonna end. Cause the more up I go, the more shit. It's just always going to happen. But I used to see this. I used to be like a bit like negative about it. I'm like, why the fuck are people talking about me? And I had a mentor at the time too, and he was like, you got to use it to your advantage. He was like, no, 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 no. You know what he said? He said that, but he said, you are you are a ladies' man. You do fuck a lot of women. You don't care about women. But this is why they're saying that. Use it to your advantage. That's like, cause when he was saying it, I'm like, you're supposed to be lifting me up in my mind, right? I'm like looking at him like, what? But he was like, am I saying, is this true? I'm like, yeah. He was like, okay, then, you know, do it. Like, do what you do. This is to your advantage. You don't get certain names for no reason. You know, people just don't say, "Oh, you're a ladies' man" for no reason. You don't hear guys. Oh, he's really good with women. Oh, he's charming. He's super charismatic. Oh, he's friendly. He's flirty. You don't just hear that out of nowhere. It happens because it's true. Now, I'm not saying this is do this in a company. By the way, don't. If you're working, leave it to work. I'm just saying this happened in social settings. This happened in work before, but I didn't do nothing. But this happened in social settings. This happened in environments where there was people, different other types of people. Yeah, you're right, Johnson. Most definitely. What's good, Diaja? What's up? Salute, Gil. What's good? But then when he, cause so my mentor, he showed me that my what I thought was negative were my strengths. Cause a motherfucker like myself, bro, I be trending. I swear to God, bro, I'm trending through the bitches' mouths and ears. The men are they're talking about me. I'm trending throughout all through them, and I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm tired of it. I'm like, can I just box myself away? You know, this is how I used to think though, for real, because I have tons of videos of saying embrace being seen as a ladies' man, embrace being seen as a flirt. Don't be afraid to flirt with multiple women. I have tons of videos on that. But the reason why I have a tons of videos on that is because I started to see that there's strengths to the trend about me. It was nothing for me to be afraid of. Honestly, me running away from it caused me more internal conflict for myself because the internal conflict was like, I wanted to be low key, but nothing about me is low key. And the thing is not it's not just about me. Let me tell y'all, when you're a flirt, when you can talk to women well, when you got social skills just in general, you're not gonna be low key, man. You can still be introverted, but when you're in a social setting, when you're in an environment to network or whatever the case is, you're not going to be low key. People will talk about you, even if you think you're low key. Your impression that you make to the people when you're saying hello and you're communicating, people are going to bring that back to the other people. People are going to talk about this to that person. Girls are going to gossip about how good you look, how bad your breath stink, or how your hygiene is, or he looks like he smells good. It's always going to happen. You're always going to be trending. I got to talk about that. That's a really good title right there. Something far along the lines with that. But you trending for certain things that you may think is a negative. He's a ladies' man. He loves to flirt with women. He loves to do this. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm holding this and this is dead. But there's nothing wrong with that. There is a strength and there's power in that most men are afraid to exercise. They're scared to exercise what they're being trained about. I used to try to hide away from that shit, bro. I used to. I used to be like, man, this is too crazy. Like how they know about my life. But the whole thing is that in my mind, I think that I'm being quiet and low key about it. But in reality, when you can talk, when you got a smooth mouthpiece, you're gonna be talked about regardless. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's no way around it. It's inevitable. Y'all give me one brief moment. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you for 17 likes. Let's work our way to 20 likes. Hit the like button. Subscribe to your boy. It's All Star Izzy, baby. Hold on. We up, man. But it's that player talk though. But this is the player talk. This is just all about it because a player uses his strengths as
as he uses his weaknesses as his strength, what he could see as weaknesses. Cause when I just kept hearing it all my life, and I'm just like this. I used to think that being seen as a ladies' man gave me a bad rep. Like I used to think that for sure. I used to think that me being a bit charming was too much. I had to try to had to be all stiff. I try to be all nonchalant, bro. I try to be nonchalant, bro. I try to be like this. Yeah, it was good. Like I try to play it off and shit, cause now people thinking that I'm like overly friendly, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm just okay. Let me play it off. Now you still gotta assess yourself though. You still gotta assess who you are and know how you're coming off. But that comes with awareness and more experience as you're still socializing and everything like that. Want a goat trophy? Now I'm good. I got my own. You already know. Come on now. You already know I'm the king. We got crowned. We got our best one. El Rey de las Estrellas. Come on, man. But I appreciate that. Thank you, though. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. Oh, thank you for the. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. I thank you for that. I thought you actually meant like a real one, like you had one and everything. But I'm grateful for that too. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Thank you. What's good, Mowgli? What's happening, bro? Talk about too bad. What's good? What's good? Thank you for the hat. I appreciate it. We out here partying with the hat. You know what I'm saying? Listen, listen. Let's see. Hold on. Yes, sir. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I got that hitchhiker thumb. I used to think that shit was weird. Got a hitchhiker ass thumb. Y'all got a hitchhiker thumb. I got a hitchhiker thumb. Anyway, what's good, Viva? You sent me some shit. Come on, Mowgli. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you. Anyways, hey yo, every time you come in here, I want to let you know that yo, Chikan, whatever your name is, we have you on live, and I screen recorded it too, just cause in case the live ever comes down, you're the same person that said you got STDs. I'm just gonna let you know, bro. All right, you came onto the live. You said you got STDs. You changed your profile picture for a whole bunch of people. It's kind of crazy. I do gotta get this go. Hey, but shout out to that calm though. You know what I'm saying? We don't discriminate, but you know what we be on over here in this end. But I'm gonna put you on timeout, okay? You being a little too weird for us. We're talking about women. You being a little, you know what I'm saying, odd. Man. When guys gossip about a dude to a girl, they're indirectly telling the girl that he is that guy and get her to create. And that's the example of what I gave before, Amanda. Salute to you, by the way. But that's what I'm like, yo, cause before, bro, I used to be mad as fuck. Like, I used to be so confused when guys would do it. Like, bro, I used to be like, I thought me and like homie was cool. Homie turned his back first. I can't even say this part, but homie turned his back and told this girl about it basically, and I was like, damn, bro, you could. But she came to me about it, and mind you, we had some small talk before, but then she came to me about the situation, and I was like, damn. But we didn't do it. I didn't do nothing with her. I can't talk about that story. Out for the good strength in my heart. I can't talk about the story, man. But that's neither here or there. Can we technologically? Wow, this is amazing. Where's the gold board? I need to send stickers so I get XP. Where is the gold board? Let me see. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. Let's do it. Boom. Let's just start it. Let's just start it. Wow. Hold on. Who wants to win at dating? Let's look at the results. 50% says I do. 47% says I don't. Okay. Well, that's lit. And you got fans? Yeah, I get it. What's good? You're Bobby. What's good, Bobby? What's up? But anyways, if you got any questions, please put a Q in the front. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you for 19 likes. I'm gonna be here for a while. My phone is on currently 7%. You see, this, ooh, you guys are the best community out here. I gotta let y'all know. You guys are the best community out here. I was actually gonna be on here for like about good 30, 25, 30 minutes. We on this bitch for almost an hour. I don't mind it though. Uh, was it midnight for me? Thank you for the hundreds. Woo! Do you wear quarter zips? Nah, I don't. Nah, I don't. I was thinking about it. I should have read. You talking about the quarter zips? Like the quarter zips, that trend is happening? Yeah, Nina gonna be the first one on leaderboard for sure. Thank you for the game. Now, of course, thank you. Thank you for being an incredible listener. I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. But anyways, what's some what to I guess to wrap it up all into an end. It's just to remember that there's nothing wrong. You know what? How about this? Let me do this. Official advertisement. Hi, my name. Let me move this away. Let me. Okay, we did a good poll. Let me get that in my face. I need a. You know what I'm saying? Hi, my name is All Star Izzy. Have you ever felt defeated in your life? Or felt like you had too many ops, as they say? Or felt like there was so many people targeting you, talking negatively about you, feeling some type of way about the greatness that you do? Or maybe you're not even doing nothing. You're just living. Maybe people are just jealous and insecure. Well, let me tell you something. The more losers, the better. The more that you become great, the more that you continue to evolve in the lane that you want to be in, you will be great. Why? Why do I have so much faith in that? The reason why I have faith in it is because I am an example. Thank you. Bow. Lights everywhere. The goal is complete. Thank you for the tip. Ooh, it's a party. It's un fiesta. Gracias. Gracias para las ciens. Ciens, because 100 means cien in Spanish. Just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. That's what it means. That's what it means. All right. Facts. No, I'm good, Gojo. Appreciate you though. Appreciate you. What's good, Midwest Global? Nah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. But again, just in general, it's nothing. Again, I want to make this known, bro. It's not knock onto any people that's like are losers. It's really just to say that everything requires everything. You guys matter, okay? Losers, you guys actually matter. No lie. The reason why you matter is because you put power into somebody's name when you don't even realize it. And all the energy that you're putting out is energy that you're not going to get back from to yourself. Oh, the volume just got a lot better? Okay, my bad. You subscribe? I appreciate you, Ross. What's up, bro? Thank you for doing that. Do you wear quarter zip and drink matcha? You know what's crazy? I've never drank matcha before. But I do wear quarter zip sometimes, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes. I really like Colombia. They got a little, you know what I'm saying, zip with it. Thank you for the 20 likes. I appreciate you. Ooh, we got that 555. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Nothing much chilling. Do you know that a rainbow is a circle? I never knew that, Julian. Never knew that. That's so swag, man. That's so swag. I appreciate it. This weekend, we're going to have a potential of a couple of lady guests Friday and Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we're going to have that. By the way, I'm about to end my live in a few, so make sure to check out my new video that just came out. Men are secretly masochists and they like disrespectful women. All right, I mean, ladies, you can probably attest to it. You could probably understand that. No, I think the women know. Men like to be secretly disrespected, and it's publicized too. But like dudes, I had to talk about that, man. Like too many guys really do disrespectful women. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Maybe somebody can tell me why. I don't know. All right, have a good one, Joe, or something like that. Put Google okay, that's what's up. Tóxico. Un poquito. I'm a bit un poquito. I'm a bit of a tóxico. A little bit. I just like to do what I like to do, you know what I mean? Nothing else, nothing crazy. But let losers work for you. Don't be afraid. Allow them to do it, you know what I'm saying? And the more you let people just do things for you, you'll be all right. Because you got to realize people are going to do what they want regardless. So whether they promote you to women you know, which usually always happens. And remember, never be afraid to be honest with women. Don't be afraid to tell them the truth. Don't be afraid to tell them that you just want to smash. Don't be afraid to tell them that you just want something casual. Don't be afraid to tell them no, because and the thing is, it got to stem from a place that you actually don't want that. Not because you want to seem like a top dog type of dude. Oh, I want to seem like that guy, so I'm not going to tell her what it is. I want to seem like that guy, so I'm going to say no and I'm going to disagree with her. You know what I'm saying? Cuz see, most men want to just fake the funk. I want to pretend to be. You can't pretend. The mask is going to fall off, bro. And most people live in a masquerade life anyways, bro. If we got to keep it honest about this shit. Poquito. ¿Te gustas? You like that? Let's see. Put a Google. Okay, cool. But yeah. Communication is the key to any relationship. Very true, Ross. You can't swing it in off the rip. You know, you say subscribing is true. It is key. Communication runs first of all, communication rules the nation. Literally. In all aspects. Let's think about it. Movies, music. Music is one of the biggest things too. People are taking that in. Conversing. You see the news, TV shows. You see all these type of things. And it's all coming from a place of communication. That in itself, because we got to see things. Like, just be like, look at here, I got some homework for y'all. I might, you know what? Ooh, I think I'm going to start assigning y'all some homework. Hold on, let me write that down. Okay? This is what y'all homework is. Look at something, whether that's like, it could be social media, it could be TV, it could be something in your regular life, whether that's going down some stairs to your car, driving on the road. Notice something that is like, for example, words are everywhere. I mean, duh, but notice how things are always in our face, but it's a lot more important than what we think. Like, this right here is communication. And communication is key when it comes to relationship. But then you got to also realize how communication comes into yourself, though. Like, you got to be able to communicate certain things to you in order to communicate outwardly. If you feel curious to talk to a woman, how are you going to convey that feeling? How are you going to communicate about that? You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you something. My mind, I be blasted every single day. Because the things that we always see in life is there's so much to learn in this shit. Like, y'all ever just be blasted, just listen to this shit, and I'll be like, God, I'll be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's so beautiful. Like, oh my God. Like, I love water. So like, I like to, in front of my place, I got there's like this nice like pond and lake. And I love seeing we got some wind now finally, because I love the winter. Like, it needs to get colder. But anyways, like, the wind is pushing the water, and you can see the motion of it. And it's just like, damn, it's in motion. And you just enjoying this, the sun is just shining. And it's crazy because that's a mirror right there. But just like a mirror to looking at yourself. Listen, I'm really just saying some thoughts out loud because every day my mind be blasted. For real. Because I be waking up and say, holy shit, I'm back. You know what I mean? But like, we back and better. Words have power. Yes, they do. Art of communication. Yes. Amanda says, I think it's because of the self-esteem and they don't believe in themselves to attract secure relationships in their life. Like you said, exactly. Yes, most definitely. Yeah. Because that's the thing too. Like, cause I was talking about this last night, I believe. What's up, Cher? Where am I from? I'm from planet Earth. What you mean? Like, where am I from as far as what? Cause too, let me say, the reason why I had to be a smart ass about it is because I tell somebody where I'm from, they'll be like, oh no, where you live? But I'll be like, wait, what? Like, what did you say where I'm from? Not the planet Earth, but I'll be like, I'm from this place. And they'll be like, wait, no, where do you live? I just be trying to know, okay? Piscean, yeah, I said that correct. Piscean, me a water sign. You love me, Izzy. I love water. I love water too, though, for real. You want me to say I love you? Love me, say that you love me, fool me, oh, how you do me. Lit, bro. I like that. But it's true though about that, Amanda. It's just, it was, a lot of the things taught me about this just in dating and why like I promote it so much. It's just, it all comes from self-value. It all comes from like how much you believe in you. And not even just belief. And I remember I was in Vegas, bro. What was it on? We was on like the 50th floor, bro. I got the videos are up still right now. And it's on my live. I was on a balcony, 50th floor, penthouse views. Oh my God, that shit was so sexy. But I remember I had this like enlightening, and it was just like, to see is to believe, but to know is to grow. Oh my God, I might share something with. Hey, put some stars in the chat if you want me to share something with you really quickly. Put some stars in the chat if y'all want me to share something really crazy with y'all. It's gonna sound very simple, but if you guys want to hear it, we got to see a couple of stars, and I will share this knowledge with you. Because to be honest, I wanted to keep it to myself, but I was like, I might say it depending on how many stars we see. My era loves it. Our era loves it too. My heritage, I'm Mexican, but even down in my line, I think there's like Aztecs and stuff. Some indigenous tribe. Make her smile, laugh. Yeah, exactly. To me, Vegas is all right. I still really want a trip to Greece. Yeah, I need to get out the country. How was your day? My day is good, Keith. Appreciate it. Dating is not just about where you go. It's about how you make her feel when you talk about. Yeah, for sure. And too, it's about making her feel that way, but she feels that way because of how I feel about me. You understand? Because I feel good in me and I know I'm good, that is going to come outwards to her, and she's going to feel that. Oh, shit, you made me have butterflies. Yeah. Women love men who listen to them, a man who shows their woman how much they love them. All right. So we got some stars in the chat. Where you from, Evans? I don't know how to say your first name. But okay. I'm gonna keep it short because this is an impactful thing to say. Simple, but yet impactful. Also, let's get the likes up. Thank you for 21 likes. Hit the sub button if you haven't already. To see is to believe, but to know is to grow. I was pondering on that because that's something I had that thought that came to me in Vegas when I was in the building on my balcony, and I was thinking about expansion because that's what that is. But this is where real confidence, like this is where someone can really take nothing from you, because the knowing, right? The knowing to be confident is in the eternal. The eternal can represent your mind. It can represent your star, which is your core. So that's what that can mean. But the belief is in what we usually see. So that's the external, or some, what was it? It was something that I forgot the words, but it was the eternal, and it was something, or the temporary. There we go. To see is to believe, right? Most people live on a temporary state of being. So if they don't see immediate views, if they don't see the immediate results, they don't see all these things happening, but you're trying to believe in something that you don't believe is actually there. You only have that inconsistency with yourself is because you define yourself in a temporary state of what you see. That's why to see is to believe, but to know eternal is to grow. Because nothing can take away from your unwavering faith of what you believe about yourself and what you're going to achieve in this world, whether in all types of aspects, because it's an all-star lifestyle. And when that happened to me, when I had that, I'm telling you, I'm mind blasted, fireworks everywhere. But that's because the unwavering faith of what I believe in, who I am, it's not just a small, it's not a delusion. I consistently show it in my life daily. I get the consistent results plus more, right? Doesn't mean there's still challenges that occur. But because the thing that people can't take from you when it talks from the confidence, who you are, your star, your core, is because that's in the eternal. That don't mean that you can't live here, you can't have fun. Yeah, of course. But you know, due to your unwavering faith and what you know of yourself, because to know is to grow, nothing can move you in the temporary, bro. I already got it. I already got it. I'm not gonna go forward anymore with that. That I gotta keep it just right there. I'm gonna let that just simmer into your minds. I'm gonna let that just marinate. Go play this reback. Play it reback. Replay this back. Screen record it if you need to. Listen to it every morning if you must. But it's going to hit you. If it doesn't hit you now, it's going to hit you later. That's the power of words. I love when shit just come out. Aztec, you know what peoples you're from? Yeah, no, I don't know exactly. I just know some things my mother has told me on her side. She told me a couple of things like that. But I don't, she mentioned it, and when I asked, she kind of like brushed it off, but not in a disrespectful way. She just like brushed it off and shit. Microwave society, instant gratification. Exactly, yeah. Everybody is just microwavable. Listen, first of all, we gotta realize something. As fast life had made, the only reason life may seem moving so fast is because we're society, social media, laptops, TV, we have access to all types of knowledge, so it comes at a fast pace. So we could be so immersed into our phones, TV, the radio in the car, playing the song on the way to the job, to the crib, to the grocery store. That is all like, that's why life is moving fast, because you're not slowing down in the process of it, and you don't even see that. Oh, that. What percent am I on? I'm on 2%. As soon as my phone hits 1%, I'm out of here. But I'm saying a lot of gems right now. Oh my God. This shit be getting me happy, bro. I like, wow. Cause I'm like, I thought about this shit. I'm like, I was having a conversation like with this my bro. We was really talking. We was in the back of the Uber. We chilling. And he was like, bro, I gotta tell you something. I was like, what? He was like, bro, there's hella billboards. Like I said, your homework tonight and for tomorrow until I come back, because I'm going to ask you guys again tomorrow. And for those who are replaying this too, is what are you starting to notice more of that is so simple that you see all the time, right? But he was like, bro, there's a lot of billboards. And not only there's a lot of billboards, there's a lot of billboards that are always promoting shit. And it's always in our face. And I'm like, yeah, bro, we got so used to always having something in our face. Whether that's a billboard or whatever the case is, but it's just to say that this is why life feels like it's moving fast. Truthfully, if you just slow yourself down in this process, things will always happen. Think about to one time in your life, and I'm about to go because I'm about to get onto the 1%. And I'm going to have to end it off of here, you guys. I'm speaking that motherfucking shit. Think about to a time where you said you wanted something, you got it. Same thing. So no matter what, you will always get with what you get, bro. You will, because it always works out for you. Now, why does it work out for you? Because it was meant to happen. Like basically, if you want a music career, pick up an electric guitar, you can do it. Exactly, yes, exactly. Exactly, Keith, exactly. Yeah, facts, for sure, Elijah, for sure. I definitely got to ask. But listen. My name is All-Star Izzy. Authenticity is the new sexy. Viva, I just noticed you don't have that icon next to your name. You left us. But it's still good to see you, though. But you still left us. Oh, facts, Elijah. That's beautiful, man. Salute, bro. But my name is Authenticity. But that's what we represent. My name is All-Star Izzy. To shine within, to shine without, and authenticity is the new sexy. New video. Go check that out right after the live. Comment after this live. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Check out the new video. Men are secretly masochists, and they like to be disrespected by women. They like disrespectful women. This has been a beautiful player talk. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Remember your homework. I'm out this thing.